AY, I just wrote nothing special.
Nothing?
Well, that's hard.
Alright. We learn, bro.
Yeah, you'll learn.
Nothing? We learn, bro. We learn. So,
Matter of fact.
what's up, man? It's Dre Still back with another video, man. As you can see, we here cooking noodles, you know what I'm saying? We got the shrimp, chicken, and we even got the Fortnite noodles, man. But like,
Oh yeah.
we got all missing the hey, look, see, we got that stuff, man. Look.
Don't forget the chili though.
Yeah, we got all the ingredients right here. We got the cooks right here. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Boy, aren't Joe?
No,
You already know, nigga. Hey, nigga, you put shit in my fry pan though. Hey, why? Big Diesel. Chefs like me, we don't need to say much. We just cook.
Christian, the winner. Right now, that's my game plan. I'm not trying to rush anything because I know my prize is gonna be good.
And they call me Chef Boy Actual RD. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I know Joe's. Yeah, I went to Joe for like 6 months, and we learned how to make noodles.
We got the judges over here, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna critique the food.
I'm almost worried about his closed-mindedness here.
Camera lady for a second here. If you're in the camera, I would appreciate that.
Man. Alright, so best what I'm doing right now, you know what I'm saying? They send me the least of the ingredients that they want, you know what I'm saying? Little something, man, but hey, I'm trying to see what is what. I'm finna get them right, you know what I'm saying? Get all the ingredients they need. Come on with the shopping journey with us. A lemon with noodles, I get it. So we got everything, man, finna load up and everything in the trunk, you know what I'm saying? But never mind. Gotta put everything in the back seat, you know what I'm saying? But hey, look, we got the toilet paper, just in case stuff don't go right, you know what I'm saying? You go, you feel me?
I figure out where the water's coming out of because that's how I'm gonna hold the pack.
You gotta get the onions right, you feel me?
Is there adding all of it?
We gonna cook some good shit today. Nobody cooking like me. Ain't nobody cooking like me.
This will be the only noodle made this way.
Bro, stop being corrupt.
That's not biased.
Yeah, we're saying you're against me.
There's a lot of ingredients over here on the other end of the table. We don't know how much everyone's going to be using.
I'm the best chef here. The best one.
Very skillful work from what I've seen so far. Very nice dicing, especially with such low quality knives.
It's gonna be like the most memorable. And I'm gonna be the winner, so I don't know what you're talking about. You'll see when you taste it.
That boy gets started with the knife. He definitely gonna lose.
Sometimes whenever you get chili flavored ramen noodles, don't put all the chili in there. Way too much.
Who are you looking forward to the most? I'm trying.
I'm looking forward to trying Joe's. He said he put sardines in this.
I did. I heard about the sardines. I'm a little worried about that.
I got a good little. I diced this one right here. I diced this. So just a little something to start off.
We're getting the can of corn ready too. It's one of the best ingredients in this plate. So I gotta make sure I get this right.
There's so much chili over there. I'm worried he's gonna overdo it on the heat of those noodles.
Might do it on here, overdo it on here.
I think.
I'm not a big
spicy fan. I like spiciness, but I don't think he's gonna have enough different substance in there to differentiate the spiciness. You know what I'm saying?
Because I lost a lot of water because of the hole that I have down the center. I shouldn't have a hole here For here, I was just trying to like crush like the contents of the bag.
Oh yeah, perfect cuts. I want to bring the judges over here to what I'm cooking over here, so y'all can see a little bit deeper dive into what I'm doing over here. So I got the peppers, the green peppers, the red peppers cut up already. I just cut up my onions. I'm gonna add that to the little mixture, and I'm gonna make a little Caucasian, concoction. I'm gonna put that in the noodles.
I like how he's cut that up. Because again, we've talked about this knife over and over again. This knife is not a cutting knife.
It is not. It's like more of a
It's a spreading, buttery knife for I think even a cheese knife.
Got the spices going on here. The Mexican flavor.
Would have been nice, something different. Maybe if you had some meats to throw in there, that might have been a little different. But I don't know if I would trust Christian cooking meat. So we don't know how much that chicken flavor is going to mesh. What we were just talking about is big variety of different types of ramen. Yeah, we got chicken, we got shrimp down there, many different types of ramen. We don't know if they've thought about how their specific ingredients are going to mesh with the different flavors of ramen.
That's like a good thing to have.
Wide selection. It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Hey, bro.
What?
Why are you using other people's ingredients, bro?
I'll split a bowl because the way I have it is more of a burrito form. Okay, let's just say this ground is blessed and like doesn't have bacteria on it. It's almost like I'm turning it into a plate. And I'll be able to place my this is not beautiful, but my product on here.
You didn't say nothing about no pepper.
Chili oil. Oh, that's what I meant by chili oil. I don't know if that's what.
Bro, hell no.
In a needle format.
Is how they will go about presenting their food. Because I think that's going to be a big difference between the high quality food and the low quality food, is how they go about presenting their food in the bowl.
They use like these credentialed bowls, you know.
This is gonna take 2 minutes.
And it'll be interesting to see how they orient the noodles in this bowl and how they use the ingredients in the noodles.
What you got going over here, Chris?
I'm over here getting my noodles ready, to put in the flavoring layer. I just want them to get soft real quick. But I don't know. We're talking about CJ's, but they haven't tried mine. I'm just saying they're prejudging.
Give me a piece of paper then. Would you rather eat off of a piece of paper?
I want you to present it in such a way that you want it to be as best as possible.
Okay.
If Joe has us eating actual sardines, I don't know how well that'll go. But if he just has sardines adding to the flavor of the noodles, I can see that going along.
Yeah.
I washed my finger.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and add chili on top. Just a very slight form. And these chips here, it's a burrito. You can kind of eat it in a sense of where you eat it bite by bite. Yo, can I borrow that knife for a second?
How he's gonna plate it, how he's gonna go about cooking
There
it.
you go. So
He's already cutting it.
Okay. That plate. And then this can be kind of taken. Gotta take that off because that's not something that I would visualize it being. And then I clean my hands.
Here, go ahead and get a mess.
Damn. Boom, there. Yeah.
So what we got here now is CJ's burrito noodles. Very interesting plating, and it's very unique for noodles.
yeah,
I would never have expected it to be an actual physical
and a very
piece of noodle.
dry apparatus. The whole situation.
Exactly.
Here, right?
Noodles, you very much think of either water or some sort of wet
Tissue
standard to go
connect
by.
the whole thing, right? Because this presentation is very
I like the way how versatile he's gone with using paper as the plate itself.
paper as the plate itself.
He
The
could have torn
absence
this
of
apart. He didn't have a plate, and he's had to adapt to it. I
Yeah.
like that use of it. It's so unique of a pair of noodles. We're already jumping off. We might as well continue going off the deep end. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go ahead and let's get a bite of this. I'm actually really liking this.
Yes. Really like it.
There's a good amount of spice to it. while there also being the crunch of a traditional burrito that you would think of. It doesn't feel like normal noodles because of that crispiness he's added up on top.
Here with the contestants, whole attitude also in the moment, just coming down to giving us this time to experience.
I like how much he joined in. I feel like we've had more of a connection with this contestant as well, whereas the other contestants have been sort of more backward.
I didn't add enough of the chili flavor in there. Typically, I would add a little bit more, but I know that like when you deal with this type of flavor, it's really strong. So everybody else has their own like aspect of like how strong they want that flavor to be. So I do think that if I could have added more, it could have made a bigger impact on what I showed.
Now that was something unique. I never seen nothing like that before. Judges already judging, they're calculating what they're thinking about the noodles. I think it's unique. I never seen nobody make a noodle into a burrito. Like, what the heck?
I want to like kind of season it with that little pan.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for that. So I just want them to get like a little bit cooked yet.
Yes. How do you feel about AY?
We're feeling good.
I'm doing really well. I'm actually really confident. I need preparation for my thing. So I gotta prepare for it. Just slow and steady wins the race, right?
Chase, you black?
Am I black?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you black?
Yes.
That's why I got that chicken.
I'm almost worried about his close-mindedness here. Full of himself. We're gonna start to see mistakes being made on AY's side of the table.
Oh yeah, the main ingredient. They don't know what's in that gold packet.
They don't know what's
They have
in
no
it.
idea.
They have no idea.
They have no idea. We got a little something in there.
When I went to the store, the ingredients that he told me to get, I was like, huh?
And I forgot some ingredients.
Hey, I'm just curious of what his gonna taste like. I gotta taste yours for sure.
See,
Very sure of himself.
if you look at the technique by which he peels the onions, very, very astute.
This nigga said.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I wanna look at how AY is cutting this. Let's see. I think what we're seeing here is a difference in skill level between the two chefs here. Because I think what we see here is he is cutting the garlic, but you can see that it is very, very choppy.
Almost getting there.
At least in my opinion, Joe's cutting is a lot more uniform. And I think that's going to go a lot further in the dish itself. Though I suppose we'll have to see if that's AY's intention.
Ability to present it in the end. We see it here now in the middle, and how it will turn out in the end is still very, very much open. You will see a very, very systematic and methodical approach.
Yes.
All right, AY,
Yeah.
you're cutting shark teeth, ain't it? What this is? Will you tell me what this is?
Oh yeah, this that garlic.
Garlic mug.
It's that good stuff.
Keep the vampires away, because
Yeah.
it is dark at night. And we are in third ward, baby.
Yeah, you already know. Third word, you can't be playing. Hey bro, why you put water in my fry pan, my boy? Yeah, definitely don't touch that, bro. Throw that water out. Hey, that's my fry pan though. Don't mess with my fry pan, my boy. That's why niggas go to jail. Trying to tell you. Hey niggas, you put shit in my fry pan though. So why you trying to keep my fry pan, nigga?
So make sure to make your presence felt in the kitchen.
I
Don't be
appreciate
afraid
the
to.
advice. Got it under control, but I appreciate the advice.
So what we're trying to see here is Christian not taking the advice of the judges. I don't know if this will go to bite him in the butt later on.
Hot egg over here. So we're gonna see if this boiled over here. So see what we're gonna add to the noodles right quick.
So many things are happening right now in this combination of the middle phase.
And it's a very small kitchen. And so much happening in a very small kitchen, the small fish is going to get stepped on.
Yeah, and we would not want that.
We don't want that to happen.
Want your herb butter?
Oh shit, I already has garlic in it.
Y'all know what type of butter we got, right?
Then we had regular butter.
You say garlic and what?
Herbs.
Herb.
I told you, nigga. I told him don't get that. I told him get the regular.
What are you talking? You got the butter, bro. You need some of this motherfucker in that bitch.
You said you want to do that? And the judge is back there watching.
Joe, can we see your plate, Joe? Can we see your pan? There was a lot of.
We put a lot. Let us season that bitch, and then we're gonna cook it and then put the peppers in.
That was an excessively large amount of olive oil. So large that I could actually see the color of the olive oil.
You could actually see.
I did not know that that much olive oil becomes white. I thought it was a butter of some sort that he had put in there. Maybe too much.
A little olive oil
Goes a long way. Joe controls almost the entire kitchen right now. And Christian is sort of almost forced himself onto a very small working surface. And I just...
But he's working there, which is...
I think that goes into the attitudes of the chefs we have.
Right here. Good.
Flavor rules with sardine juice.
Ice cold as noodles.
Stale noodle man. Damn, my boy. That shit just sitting there. Cold noodle.
Just don't worry about me, bro, because you know I'm gonna win.
I'll focus on doing my job. You focus on making sure you focus on making sure those noodles are cooked. Please.
Hey, why?
There you go. You finally showed some that.
Well, he
You're in
left.
the kitchen. You're in it. Cook.
Cook, boy, cook! Hey.
It's on low. It need to be on high.
High. Why so high?
Y'all don't even know how to have it been on high. Y'all have it on low. Put that shit on high, nigga. Oh yeah, you see that little sizzle? When you get that little sizzle, you gotta just hit that bit like that. Oh, man, you good. Cause you cooking some real shit. The whole kitchen gonna start smelling good. Promise you.
It is an interesting development to see that Joe has decided to roast his bell peppers and onions. We didn't exactly know how he was going to go about doing that. The only problem is that this isn't a noodle dish. I don't know how well it will go about being ingested in a particularly noodle dish.
And create like a finer moisture for which to distinguish his own creation from the other ones.
Exactly. CJ's was delicious. By the end of the night, we're going to look back and we're going to know what it's on.
I'm getting mine started right here with the cooking. The vegetables, I'm just waiting for it to heat up a little bit so they can get that sizzle in.
Y'all really cooking some fuck shit? Y'all cooking some bullshit, bro. They're gonna eat so much vegetables that you won't even taste the fucking noodles.
I don't know, bro. Just cook. Don't bring me no bullshit next time. Huh? Don't bring me no bullshit. If you're a real chef, you're gonna know what to make, bro.
Like you were saying, they're all going the roasted vegetable route. We're going to have to see how AY goes about his vegetables.
The similar route, which we have been talking about for another 8 minutes now.
It has been a long time
60
without
minutes
noodles.
Without noodles.
Learn it though from the people from Moody. You know how they be whipping it with the pans? That's how I learned from.
CJ lacked a lot of the things he needed, and he talked about that while he was delivering his food to us, but he adapted to it. So I think the excuse of we don't have the supplies we need, I think it is ultimately coming down to the skill of each individual chef, which is what we're judging here.
But yeah, like I'd cook for my women and I'd cook beautifully for our children also. And I've done that for my family also. So it's like we're dealing with noodles now, but it's like it's something where I'm willing to show and do.
They're using all the pots. I can't do nothing right now. I just gotta wait. My turn, bro.
Be focused on how you deliver the food to us. Make sure you take attention to that.
How much is that going to be in consideration towards everything else?
Our process is going to be a holistic reviewing process. If your food is amazing, that is going to go into the rating. But if you have two dishes that are very equal in their flavor, but one's plating is a lot better, the better plating is going to win there. So make sure that your plating is good.
Hey, Chris. I look like him, my boy.
Looking good?
I look like him, my boy.
Yeah, it's going to be good, bro. Trust me.
Sure, I got right here this little concoction, you feel me? I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna just call it the magic sauce. Y'all gonna tell me how y'all feel about that, you feel me? Okay. Add a little something in there.
Just make sure you know he said concoction. Or whatever he said.
You don't even know how to say it, my boy, so you don't say it at all.
Say it again.
If you don't know how to say it, don't say it at all,
Bro, say it again.
I'm not repeating myself to
You
a
don't
kid.
even know what you said.
I'm not repeating myself to a kid. Concoction. Stupid ass breath.
What?
Chris, that plate for me? That third one?
Yep. The one you want, bro. You pick whatever you want.
You already got the forks in there for me?
Mine's about to be done, and the rest too. So just let the chefs, they're about to be wild. I mean the chefs, the judges.
I got word on Chris that he's almost done.
Almost done. We're good to see that because we've been waiting for quite some time.
So what?
That is not small like butt like this butt.
Official. I'm telling you, my boy, you gonna try it. You gonna be like, oh shit, that nigga got something.
Alright, I'm ready to see what the judges have to say about my food, which I think they're gonna be wild. So I'll let them do the talking right now, because I've done plenty of talking. Now it's time for action, for my food to speak for itself. And here it goes.
Okay, Christian. Explain to us what you've made us here.
So pretty much when Dre told me about the competition, I wanted to bring a little bit Hispanic flavor to it. So I made like a little bit of pico de gallo, which I forgot the peppers. I forgot to order them, but it doesn't matter. I grilled some of it and then cooked it with the noodles, and they're buttered with a lemon pepper and a little bit of the grilled seasoning that Michael let us borrow, which I think is gonna make a good combo. And then just to add some little freshness to it, I cut up some more pico de gallo and put it on top. And I put some homemade chili sauce, chili oil sauce that has lemon, chili oil, and chili flakes. So I hope y'all like it. Spicy?
Hey, this that papaya right here.
I can instantly taste. I already love the spiciness to it. I love that kick it gives. I love the flavor. I love the pico de gallo on top, and I love that lemony butter flavor of the noodles. I think I was surprised about it. Didn't know how I was going to feel about it, but it complements each other very, very well.
It does, and it is like such a nice addition to the whole community that of the food that we have arranged here.
And he didn't overdo the vegetables.
He did not.
The vegetables here are very, very minimal, but they add a lot to the food, and you can tell that the vegetables have enriched the flavor of the noodles, which I was worried that he wouldn't quite get that. The due diligence that this contestant has showed with the plating, I'm glad that he took that to heart. So what type of vegetables did you use
I
for
use,
this?
well, pretty much was in any standard pico de gallo, which is cilantro, lime, onions, and tomatoes. And I forgot to add some peppers into it because I forgot to order them. But if you don't like another spice, it's probably better for you because the peppers could be iffy depending on what you pick with it. But I'm glad the way it turned out, and I have no regrets. I just hope that y'all like the food. Oh shit, I forgot something. I forgot the corn. That would have made it way so much better.
Hey, my boy, y'all got some competition over
I
here.
completely forgot about the corn.
They got some competition over here.
Hey,
You boys do it.
And now the corn made it way better. I like to thank the judge for appreciating my food that much.
See, the noodles already done. I'm just preparing the plate.
Because I forgot to use my corn, so he wants to use it in his dish
Preparing the
now.
plate.
But it's okay though.
Hey, I don't have to use
it.
it.
I know I had a good idea.
I don't have to use it. It's just you didn't use it. You forgot. So how you gonna tell me about it?
So right here,
I asked for different things.
so we got
The chili oil is supposed to come over with chili oil.
the butter up the plate, make sure everything's nice and good. And then you add the garlic. You gotta let it sit, let it cook all the way down so the juices come out. Everything tastes good. Then you add the onions. Gives it that flavor, that everything you need in onion. Oh yeah. And then you add the peppers, the green and red, mix and match, make sure it's good. I'm cooking my noodles already, so everything you gotta get it nice and soft, but not too soft, you know.
So, hey, well, I see you finally got your chance to get your pot.
Yeah, I got my pot. Now I can get to cooking. You know, I'm the best chef in the house, so I gotta go last. You know.
I gotta make sure. Yeah.
Hey,
I gotta make
man, I'm
sure
just here to
it's
grub, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm here for. I ain't doing nothing but watching and grubbing.
Make sure it's equal portions. Make sure let me get the force from my people. Put that like that. Bam. 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 All right, so this is my little plate for y'all. I'm gonna call this a Chef Boyardee Joe special. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Okay.
So let me just show y'all what that is. I got a little egg in there. I got corn. I fried the peppers first, right? Just to give it that roasted look. And then I put it in the boil all with the noodles. So it's gonna be cooked peppers. I put a little sardine in there. Sardine juice, a little sardine in there. Y'all just tell me what y'all think about it.
Is the sardine in this physically, or is the juice just in here?
Sardine and juice. Okay. It's little, I cut it up, little pieces. So it's a little different. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Y'all just try it and y'all see, and y'all tell me what y'all think.
What did you do with my noodles?
I suppose it's a little early to tell them that I am deathly allergic to fish. I suppose we'll see. Anything for the video, right?
This
I got egg in there.
This interesting piece of fish here, arranged next to the piece of corn, emerging out of this here. Very beautiful arrangement.
I will have to say that the arrangement of this plate, the way the corn was placed, the way the egg was placed, maybe the most advanced bowl plating we've seen so far. I think the uniqueness of CJ's kind of carries that a little further, but the fact that there's this corn on the side here, the fact that there is this egg in it, and there's chopped up pieces of sardines, very interesting to see.
Okay. Okay, I like the little kick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, looking good, looking good. Everything coming in nice. Gotta make sure it's not too soft or like too hard. So it has to be, texture has to be right.
Sure.
I got a little bit of my brown sugar.
Brown sugar?
Yes. Just a little bit. Alright. Brown sugar. You know brown sugar? You use that when it helps to caramelize. It keeps everything the right texture. Now you add the noodles so you can mix it up.
Got third place cooking right here because y'all already know I'm gonna win.
Third place? Man, stop it. Stop it. Egg right there on the side.
Oh, that's cool.
AY's cooking here, we've talked about how diligent of a cook he's been, how much he's gone into this. My big worry is, I don't know if he's going to take the plating very seriously.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah. You know Theo hungry ass. We gonna give him a lot. I messed up like opening it, so we just gonna freestyle off of this. So we just gonna use the inside because I messed up the outside.
Come on that.
Right on top, that good plate.
I was thinking about the same thing.
Yeah, a little bit of cilantro, add some greens.
They didn't give you a plate?
Wow.
Hey, you know that's minus 10 points, right? They're all worth 10.
Clear all the nonsense out of the way. Everything else that came before, clear your mind.
Okay, describe to us what you've given us.
I brought you the best noodle you ever ate in your life. You're about to see why, because I had started it off with some butter, nice butter, and then it had some garlic sauce in it. And then after the butter, I added fresh garlic, chopped it up real nice, made sure to get all that flavor out, you know what I'm saying? Get some onions in there, red and green peppers. It was all to bring that texture and the color into the food, bring everything you need. And then after that, I put my noodles down, make sure, you know my food, man. Stupid ass. So make sure it wasn't too hard or too soft. And then
They're about to fight.
Go ahead, bro. Explain your shit.
Then after that, I made sure to add some pepper flakes. And I went a little bit on the spicy side, and I messed up on the yolk, so I kind of improvised. I mean, with the egg, I just used the yolk. And then the plating, everything looks good, green and red all around. Noodles looking nice. He's eating everything, so you know, came out nice. With the brown sugar too, you'll taste it.
I will have to say, before you added the cilantro, I was gonna say the plating looked atrocious, but since you added the cilantro, much better choice on the plating. Looks a lot more appetizing with a little bit of green in there.
There's some roundness to it.
A well-rounded taste.
Yes, and the spice is like comes out of it.
Still smoking, so it's pretty.
Booyah.
You like it?
Oh yeah.
Booyah, sir.
Finna get my boy some more weight, right?
I thought they were sharing.
All right, all contestants leave the room. I had to have a talk with the judges. So, from host to judges, how do y'all feel about the contestants' food overall?
I don't know about you, Theo, but we had a very good selection of contestants.
Yes.
A lot of different interesting types of food. Starting with CJ's, I think both you and I can agree, the most interesting and unique meal we've had all night. I don't know if it was a part of CJ's strategy, but sending it out so early that we had almost like 20 plus minutes to ruminate on it and taste it and just keep remembering how good CJ's was.
It was certainly very effective. And we have amazing things here.
Yes, a lot of different amazing dishes. Moving on to Christian's, which I think flavor-wise, best out of all of them.
Yes.
But we have to remember that our judging isn't just on flavor. It's about the entire competition, about how they cooked, about the whole collectiveness of it. I love the way Christian was slow and steady. It took him extra time because of it, and he cooked us a very, very good meal, even though he did miss out on the sweet corn.
All right, from host to judge, y'all have all your notes and thoughts on the contestants. So here's your paper to write your final scores for each contestant. All right, so it's time to go get all the contestants. Contestants, y'all ready for y'all scores?
They're ready, bro. Watch out. They get this shit. Top of the morning.
Top of the nighttime, let's get it.
So, y'all boys have been working hard, cooking noodles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had all the creativity. Excuse me, sir, I'm talking. Y'all had all the creativity. I really respect it. But it's not on my end. It's on the judge's end. So, we're going to start from contestant 1 to the last person. So, contestant 1, which is CJ. Are y'all ready to give y'all scores?
Yes, sir.
You ready? You ready? 3, 2, 1.
A 7.
7
7 out of 10.
So how you feeling about that?
I mean, I think it's a good score. You know, I feel like I could have done better. But, like, I'll take it how it is because I feel like I could have done better. I mean, I feel like it would have been a 10, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, you take your L's and then you learn from them and then you grow past them. And then you become a better person and you become a better, I guess, a finesser in what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? So I'll take that. I can make you so much better. Okay, so I'm gonna get your number down. I'm gonna make you a better situation after it because I felt like I was lacking when I made it in this situation. I don't give a fuck. You can go one-on-one, my boy. I don't give a fuck, honestly.
All right, Christian, you ready for your score, my boy? Yes, sir. All right, judges, go ahead and score me your score.
2, 1. 6.5.
That equals out to what, though?
All right, Joe, your contestant. Go ahead, take a seat right there. My boy, you ready for your score?
Yeah.
All right,
3,
judges.
1. 5.
I don't really agree with that. You feel me?
Yeah, I was about to go on the
Let's judge.
A sailboat can also be a sailboat, you know. So,
Yeah, whatever.
Y'all got it.
Fuck out here, nigga.
Last contestant, AY.
Oh yeah. You already know.
AY, I'm rooting for you, bro. You
Tip, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Contestant gotta be on this shit.
All right, contestant.
You just say
Take it outside.
Nah, bro. Y'all wanna take it outside? Y'all go ahead and do that over there. But this is, hey. AY,
Yeah.
you ready for your score?
I feel like I was the best chef in here.
I ain't ask all that. Sorry, you ready for your score?
Let's see the score. Let's see.
All right, judges, you ready?
Get out of here.
All right, ready? What's that?
Fuck out of here.
4.
Yeah, no, the worst actually. I'm sorry.
So, word on the block, you missed the babuski, man. That's all I'm here.
Okay.
Let's not go reasons. Not go reasons. Who won based off of like the 7 to 7 and then the,
I'm not happy
the two
ass
highest
down.
scores.
They ain't shit, bro. I ain't trying to hit no
The two highest.
I gave you a 7 because I liked the crispiness of it. I liked how unique it was. Your plating was my favorite out of everybody's because of how unique this the paper was, and I loved how crunchy it was. Okay? Christian, I gave you a 6.5. It was close between you and CJ. I just thought CJ's plating was better.
Okay.
I like the uniqueness of the plating.
Okay.
Okay? Yours was buttery. I liked the pico de gallo. And I liked how sweet it was. I really liked that. Joe, the noodles were middle of the road for me. Okay? The egg complemented the noodles. However, the sweet corn overpowered everything. I would have just rather have eaten the sweet corn straight. The roasted peppers, couldn't taste them at all. They were just sort of meh. Wasn't a fan, but the plating was excellent. Second best behind CJ's. AY, I just wrote nothing special.
Nothing?
Well, that's hard.
Sorry. We learned, bro.
Yeah, you'll learn.
And that's all you had. It was just noodles. At least Joe had the sardines, had the sweet corn, had the eggs. Christian had the pico de gallo. CJ had the uniqueness of it being crispy with the little what'd you put on top of it?
Shit, man, it's in my
The
secret ingredient.
Cheetos on top of it. Yours was just spicy.
Matter of fact.
Like I said, blow your fucking mind.
Like I said, the bullshit, man.
Who I tried
I
with?
want to hear shit from front of y'all.
And who
Who do you think deserves the crown as the best? In my opinion, it goes to CJ.
Christian.
So it's a draw.
What do you think? Me, I think Christian. Then it goes to Christian. You're the deciding factor.
All right. We have made our decision. Oh boy, but Crispy Chris is the winner, man.
I said this all along. I was gonna win. I just had confidence in my cooking skills. I learned from my mom, so I had to represent for her.
Say, man. Hey, man. Say, man. On this. None of that. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Nigga, on this. None of that.
It's all good, bro. I respect the dub, bro.
Hey, I want to try yours too, though. I didn't get to try yours.
You know, it's all love, bro. I came close to winning, but as long as like
That's real respect right there. Hey, look, man, you know what I'm saying? This is just the first noodle challenge. We're gonna come back with y'all one more, man. Y'all tune in.
That bitch silver teeth like the Raiders. Smoking gas in the bitch to the mood like a crater. She ain't wanna eat that dick, I ain't make her. I got a bitch eat the dick from Jamaica.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you're allowed to finish?
Yeah, it's okay.
What?
That's for the video.